When you are someone who is chosen, your heart naturally searches for something deeper than what most people offer. You are not interested in quick flattery, fake promises, or short-term pleasure. You crave honesty, loyalty, and real respect. And because of that, you cannot connect with just anyone. Many people in this world are satisfied with surface-level relationships, but you are not. That is why love feels harder for you. Others may look at you and say, "You're too picky. Your standards are too high." But the truth is, your heart was created for something higher than ordinary. You know that settling for less will only break you later. You are not searching for someone just to fill your loneliness. You are searching for someone who will protect your soul, honor your values, and walk with you towards Allah. This path is not easy because genuine hearts are rare. And when you are someone who carries depth, you will naturally find it difficult to connect with people who only want shallow games. But understand this, your standards are not a weakness. They are your shield. They protect you from wasting your love on people who cannot value it. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us that a believer's faith is not complete until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. This shows us that real love is built on sincerity and care, not selfishness and lies. When your heart desires this level of purity, it may take longer to find, but what you will receive will be worth the wait. So never feel guilty for having high standards. Never feel ashamed for wanting something real. It only means you are chosen for a love that is different, a love that matches your soul, not just your desires. A chosen heart is not like every other heart. It feels things more deeply, more intensely, and more honestly. A simple word of kindness can light up your entire day, while a small lie or betrayal can cut you to the core. This sensitivity is not weakness, it is a gift. It means your heart is alive, it means you care, and it means you are capable of giving love that is pure and genuine. But this gift also makes life harder, because in a world where many people wear masks, where dishonesty and games have become normal, your sensitive heart gets wounded again and again. While others can brush off disrespect or pretend to be okay, you feel it in your soul. You notice details others ignore. You sense energy others cannot see. And that often leaves you feeling like you are carrying more weight than those around you. Yet this sensitivity is also what makes your love so powerful. The way you listen, the way you care, the way you stand by someone in their darkest hour. These are rare qualities. Not everyone can handle them, and not everyone deserves them. Sometimes you will feel that your heart is too soft for this world. But remember, softness is not weakness. Even the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was known for his deep compassion and mercy. His heart was tender, yet he was the strongest of men. So if your sensitive heart keeps getting wounded, do not curse it and do not harden it. Protect it, guide it, and give it only to those who prove worthy of it. Because your sensitivity is not a burden. It is proof that your soul was chosen for something greater than ordinary love. In today's world, so much of what people call love is really just a game. They chase attention not because they value the person, but because they crave the thrill of being desired. They test loyalty by creating jealousy instead of building trust. They hide their true feelings, thinking that showing emotion makes them weak. But when you are a chosen soul, you cannot live like that. Games feel fake to you. Pretending feels heavy on your heart. You only know how to love openly, honestly, and sincerely. And because of this, people sometimes misunderstand you. They may think you are too easy to read or too serious, or that you don't understand how the modern world works. Some may even take your honesty for granted, assuming you will always stay no matter how they treat you. But your refusal to play games is not a flaw. It is proof that your heart was made for something higher than temporary attention. The truth is, real love is not about tricks. It is not about testing how much pain you can cause before someone breaks. Real love is about trust, respect, and mutual effort. And chosen ones understand this deeply. They give their hearts with sincerity, not because they are naive, but because they believe love should be pure. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us that honesty and sincerity are qualities loved by Allah. He said that a believer cannot be a liar. So when you give your love truthfully, without manipulation, you are following a path that is blessed, even if the world mocks it. Yes, your open heart may sometimes leave you hurt. Yes, it may take longer to find someone who values your sincerity. But when that person comes, they will know your love is real. And real love, once found, is far stronger than any game the world plays. Sometimes when love takes longer to come, we immediately think it means rejection. We compare ourselves to others who seem to find love easily and wonder, why not me? But what you may not see is that the delay is actually a form of protection. Allah, in His wisdom, is keeping you away from the wrong people, the wrong paths, and the wrong timing. What looks like a closed door is often a shield keeping your heart safe. Your struggles in this waiting period are not wasted. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, and every lonely night is shaping you. They are teaching you patience, showing you who you are, and preparing you for the responsibility of real love. Love is not just about feelings. It is about trust, sacrifice, and resilience. If you received it before you were ready, it might break you. But when Allah prepares you, that same love will build you. Think about the strongest people you know. None of them became who they are through an easy life. They became strong because of trials. They learned wisdom through mistakes, and they found patience through waiting. In the same way, your love story is being written with care. The struggles are part of the preparation so that when the right person finally arrives, you will know how to value them and protect the relationship. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam faced hardships in every stage of life, but every trial prepared him for greater responsibility. In the same way, your waiting is building you. It may feel heavy now, but one day you will look back and realize that every delay, every struggle, and every unanswered prayer was preparing you for something far better than what you thought you wanted. So don't lose hope. Don't see the waiting as wasted time. See it as training, shaping, and preparing. Because when what is written for you finally arrives, you will be ready, not weak, not desperate, but strong enough to hold it with gratitude and wisdom. When you are a person of depth, you will often be misunderstood. People might say you are too intense and too emotional, or that you expect too much. But the truth is, you are not too much. You are simply too real for those who are shallow. You see love as something sacred, something built on loyalty, honesty, and commitment. You are not interested in half love, half effort, or half truths. That kind of depth is rare, and not everyone is prepared to meet it. This is why you may feel alone at times. You give your heart fully, while others give only pieces of themselves. You are ready to build, while others just want to play. And that gap can make you feel like something is wrong with you. But nothing is wrong with you. The truth is, not everyone can handle the weight of a love as real as yours. It is far better to wait alone than to force yourself into the company of someone who cannot value your soul. Being with the wrong person will drain you far more than being single ever could. When you wait, you may feel lonely for a while, but you still keep your peace and your dignity. When you settle for less, you lose both. Remember, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that Allah will always replace what you leave for His sake with something better. If you walk away from shallow love because you know your soul deserves depth, trust that Allah will honor that sacrifice. The one who is meant for you will not be afraid of your depth. They will meet it with the same intensity, the same sincerity, and the same loyalty. So don't dim your light to make others comfortable. Don't shrink your heart to fit into someone else's shallow box. The right person will not only handle your depth, they will value it, protect it, and match it. Until then, stay patient, because being alone with dignity is far greater than being with someone who cannot honor your soul. Many chosen souls find themselves repeating the same painful cycle in love. They meet someone broken, someone lost, someone carrying heavy scars. And instead of protecting their own heart, they pour themselves into trying to heal that person. Why? Because they know what pain feels like and they don't want others to suffer the same. But this kindness often leaves them empty, drained, and even more wounded than before. The truth is, you cannot heal others while you are bleeding yourself. When you enter love with unhealed wounds from the past, those wounds control your choices. You accept less than you deserve. You confuse struggle with loyalty. You stay longer than you should because you mistake pain for patience. And slowly, you forget that your soul also needs healing. Chosen ones attract broken people because their hearts radiate compassion. But compassion without boundaries becomes self-destruction. You were not sent to fix everyone. You were not created to carry the weight of every broken soul. Your first responsibility is to protect your peace, honor your worth, and allow Allah to heal what is inside you. Even the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with his deep mercy for people, taught balance. He cared for others, but he also retreated into prayer, into moments of silence, into connection with Allah to refill his own soul. This shows us that giving endlessly without recharging is not strength, it is exhaustion. So before you search for true love, pause and look within. Ask yourself, am I healed enough to love without breaking myself? Am I whole enough to give without losing my peace? When you heal yourself, you set a standard. You no longer accept half love because you know you deserve more. You no longer confuse chaos with passion because your soul has tasted peace. Healing yourself first does not mean you are selfish. It means you are wise. Because when love finally arrives, you will meet it with clarity, balance, and strength. And that is when true love becomes possible. Not from a place of brokenness, but from a heart that has already learned how to protect itself. The greatest reason why chosen ones struggle to find true love is because Allah Himself is protecting them. You may look at others and wonder why their path seems so smooth while yours feels heavy and delayed. But what you don't see is that behind the scenes, Allah is saving you from heartbreaks that could have broken your spirit, from people who would have wasted your years, from relationships that would have distracted you from your true purpose. What feels like rejection is often divine protection. That person who left you, the relationship that failed, the proposal that didn't go through, it was not meant to destroy you, it was meant to save you, because Allah knew what you could not see. He knew what was in their hearts, and He knew what would happen if you stayed tied to the wrong person. Your delay is not a punishment. It is not a sign that you are unworthy. It is a form of mercy. Allah is shaping your heart, preparing your soul, and clearing your path so that when love does arrive, it arrives at the right time, in the right way, with the right person. The Quran reminds us that Allah is the best of planners, and His plan for you is always better than your own. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us that nothing written for you will ever miss you, and nothing that misses you was ever meant for you. That means every delay, every closed door, every heartbreak is part of a bigger design that is working in your favor even when you cannot see it. So trust your delay. Trust that every no was actually Allah's way of saying, I have something better for you. And trust that when the time is right, what is written for you will come to you with ease, with clarity, and with peace. Until then, protect your heart, honor your soul, and remember, Allah is not denying you. He is saving you.